So hi there everyone, welcome to this kind of update video for both Red's AOB and the Red Event Games channel. Um, yeah, my name's Leon. Um, today, I know by now. So yeah, um, a little while since I've done a video of this type, and it's always a bit more awkward to do these videos, but I kind of want to give you an update of what's been going on, what the plan is going forward, and the next steps I want to take with bits and pieces. So yeah, bear with me. I'll try and not make this too long of it. The first thing I want to do though is say thank you. The support from both channels and the community has been amazing. Um, it's been, when I've said I was taking a step back from video, I literally took a step back from everything. Didn't really start until the last couple of days speaking to people again about from the community about what's been going on, what my plans were, thoughts were, because I needed that complete break to make some decisions that have some of them have been in my head for a while, but also kind of get them into my heart where I wanted them to. And that wouldn't have been possible without your support. And that really has been truly amazing. And I thank you all for that. But I will come back to some more of that bit. But let's get to those updates. I'm going to start with Red Event Game. So 7 years ago, near enough to this exact week, I turned on the last video, Red Event Games channel. And for those who don't know, I have the two channels, Red Event Games, Red's AOB. Red's Event Games is my gaming channel where I do mostly simulation stuff. I have done indie stuff and things like that, and it's been a truly fun journey for the 7 years. But probably for about the last 6 months, I've kind of my interest in recording my gaming side of things has been declining, and I mentioned it to a couple of people, but as much I love gaming and it's been my source of escape over the last while, and I like it for myself, but I've got at the moment, no joy in recording or streaming. So the decision has been made that I am going to put that channel on a bit of how long, I don't know. It may be a short one, it may be a permanent one. I don't know at this. And it's been a hard decision to make. It's my baby. It's where I started doing all this. It's where all of this became more of me sharing kind of life's passions with you guys. But it's just at the moment given me no joy. That's not fair to you because if I can't enjoy it, I can't expect you guys to enjoy it. And it's become kind of more method based recording than passion based recording. So at the moment, it's going to take a break. Thank everyone who supported that channel. Please do continue to support that. But at the moment, all the developers and everyone else supported that channel has been truly, blessing. As I said, the streaming's coming to an end as well. I've spoken with Chris about that tonight and kind of understands where I'm coming from. I still plan on doing some bits with Chris. Um, so, yeah, it will be taking a break. If you want to know more, ask me in the comments and I'll try and explain the best I can. Well, that's Red Event Games. Let's get the Reds in. So, we're coming up to the 2 year mark with the Reds AOB channel, and I still love doing that. Um, I love the music you guys have introduced me to. Loved all of that stuff. So that the Reds AOB channel is carrying on. If anything, it's going to grow. With taking the time out of doing the gaming videos, it's going to allow me more time So to give you some sort of idea, to record one gaming video, I could record 4 AOB videos, music reaction videos, the same. So I do plan over the next while of increasing the content of the music reactions, just because of the amount of requests, artists we have to want to cover, things like that. So that is going to be happening. I also want to do some other new type content on the channel. Maybe whether it's some other reaction type stuff, or which we did some comedy reactions before. Might want to go back to that, but there's also other bits and pieces I want to do. Well, it is going to become more of a variety of stuff on the channel over time, but that's what I want to do. I want to take some new challenges, and new dreams, and new passions, and doing that, and it'll allow me to share some more of what's kind of, because this room has become, it was supposed to be just be my recording area when I first set it up, but to give some sort of idea, 3D printer back there, that is GMXer here, which at the moment won't work. I'll get that to work. Another piece of kit going here. I need to do other types of recordings. Well, so it's kind of one of those things that I want to do a bit more kind of other stuff as well. So hopefully that'll be fun and interesting as well. But it does mean we're going to have to make some changes, which some are already done, but some are things I'm going to be investing in, and I kind of go through that. So one of the things you change is, you can't really see it here unless I kind of do that, is new audio setup, which allows me a bit more control over, especially on the AOB side of things. Because when I used to record, I used to have a bit of a desync video sound and video, which always used to make it feel awkward when I was doing chords, because I was quite often behind what happened in the video with the sound. Now I'm on par with it. I also can control my volumes that I'm hearing, so if it's loud, up, down, got a more genuine feel about the song. So that's one of the things that I've kind of audio. But also because of some of the recordings I want to do, I've got going a bit more wirelessly with the sound recording. So that's one of the things. But also, again, because of some of the recordings I now want to do, we use webcams. One there, I have back there. Well, for some bits we do, but I also need to be a bit more mobile with the recording. And yes, I phone, but that then fixes me on some other bits. So I'm looking to invest in camera. We have some money coming in from hopefully the sale of a second 3D printer I got, and the revenue that we got over the last few months. Bits and pieces. Hopefully, we're going to be able to start fit soon. Try and get that side. It means I can then do. I don't necessarily have to be sat here, and that's kind of frustrates me a little bit. I have got another action cam as well, which I want to bits as well. Yeah, it's try and give us some different challenges and different perspectives. I'm also probably going to be moved. I mean, we do the other change is kind of more on the financial side of what we do. Do a lot Patreon, but I'm kind of possibly going to be moving away from that. I've also now set up Buy Me a Coffee, and I'm probably going to be moving more to that. And the reason why we're doing that is gives a bit more flexibility on how people support. So with Patreon, I can kind of do some donations, kind of do memberships. It this it Buy Me a Coffee will allow me to do more of that type. I'll be able to do donations, memberships, both monthly and yearly. It also allows me to set up a shop on there, which I kind of want to do some bits from, especially from possibly from printing sites, so people buy some bits, merchandise that we maybe create ourselves. Any suggestions there that you might? You know, I love my 3D printer, done all sorts of it. I mean, a lot of the bits I've got in front of me, even the new mixer I have there, and I've made it its own rack, so I've got it at the right angle. Um, it's all been done through, that side of things. So yeah, some changes there, and there's other bits and pieces we want to do. I want to do a bit more out and about. I live in a beautiful place. I want to share some of that with you. Well, so that's something you'd be interested in, let me know. And also, again, I said one of the things I had hoped to do this year was travel a bit, unfortunately, because of the events, while kind of ate into that. So that's possibly going to be next year. Um, who knows? Who knows what's around the corner? And that's one of the things I want to do with the AOB channel. Make it a bit more kind of about me. So you've got the music. Like massive, massive Liverpool fan. I want to do more bits of that side of things. So that's what the AOB was always supposed to be about, and that's the way it's going to go. But all of this is only possible with your support. And I really do appreciate that. I'm not the richest person in the world. A lot of this setup's been built up over years. Bits of it that needs to be always constantly improved. And this new idea is going to cost me quite a lot. I need your help. If anyone can support the channel, whether it's through any of the schemes I have, then I ask you to do so as well. If you can want to sponsor the channel in any way, we would love to have some sponsors on board and support us in our endeavors early. But anyone who takes up the offer early will of course get a chance to um, get probably the best financial packages in a way. We'll take anything for pretty much anything. I don't want to become too commercialized, if you know what I mean. I'd rather we supported ourselves through things like the merchandise, the that ad, through things we make. I'd rather do that than hitting you guys with this video is sponsored by such every single video. But the nature of what we do, it is until I can making enough. Well, if I ever get to the point where I'm making enough that if with job that I do, it's one of those things. All these changes are about, even if I produce double the amount of videos for the AOB, I still actually have more time back for myself, community, family, friends, and that's what I want to do. Life is precarious. Don't know what's right. And support. Only ever do anything that you without putting yourself at risk. As I said, it's all down to you, your support. And for that, I never take for granted. Always truly grateful. I know people don't always agree with my comments about the music I'm listening to, or the games I'm playing, or the stuff we do. Fortunately, that's a fact of life. You're never going to make everyone happy, and if you did, it would be boring. But I am going to do my best, as many people entertained, amused, trolled, whichever way you want to look at it, as I can. And that I never take it for granted. Those numbers always amaze me. We, at the time of recording, haven't hit that 10,000 subscriber mark on AOB, but not far off it. When I last looked, we're about 190. So, and also the fact is, if the more we can bring in, the more I can then do, more competitions we can have, giveaways, and that's what I want to do. I want to be able to put back into the community as well. So, if you want to get involved, there's things that you can do to get involved, being behind, promoting, all sorts of bits and pieces. Research. I love people to be able to help research side use it, because the problem I've got is if I do then of course I know too much about it when I do the record. It's that's why I love it. I was it Chris O when he gave me that complete list for a week was because I could literally run with it, not know anything about what was going on, and it went. one day I'd love to have a proper physical team and go, this is what we want to do, and we're recording ahead. But I have to do it the way I am, a one-man band. What you see. But yeah, videos about the AOB later on tonight. Hopefully run. I'm only going to be, this week will probably be a normal week. And then hopefully we'll starting it gradually. It goes on, hopefully in the next while. Other bits you want to see, or you think I've been doing. Well, I have to do the usual YouTube bit. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel with the notification bell, thoughts, comments, and requests below. Yeah, check out the various links on various channels. I don't think there'll be many on the Red Event Games channel. As I said, we push at the moment. But yeah, the AOB ones, at the moment, the Buy Me a Coffee memberships are set up. They're just basically will be tweaked more over time. And yeah, if you can help in any way, appreciated. But back, half of us is back, and we'll be moving forward. You all in another video very soon, I hope. Till then.